last weekend we raced against West Virginia. It was a good race. I was very excited with it. Again, our goals were really just establishing a race rhythm and trying to figure out the best way to move the boat for the majority of the race down the course. We didn't get too caught up in the details of race strategy in the sense of how we're going to do our start or how we're going to sprint or when we're going to make moves. It was really just about getting our boat to go further each and every stroke than the opponent. And I mean, that's been working, and we're going to keep working with that. We've been continuing to load up the mileage on the athletes. I think if anything, I'm very excited about the fact and how the athletes are responding to the work that we're giving them. You know, they know that we're talking about putting money in the bank, and they're going to make a big withdrawal later on in the year when we get to Big Tens. But we keep working them and keep putting in a lot of mileage, and I think that's making the rowers become more efficient in how they're rowing. It's also just making them physiologically a lot stronger. One of their big goals is to be one of the strongest teams out there physically. And everything that we're doing, all the results that we're seeing, it's starting to show up in practice. And now the key thing is we have to be able to do that on race day. And with a real young crew like we have, yeah, that takes a little bit of practice. So I think anytime you go on the road, there's always going to be some challenges. We're not staying in our own homes. We're racing on a different course, different travel to the course. I mean, all these little things that you kind of take for granted when you're sitting here at home can play a big factor. Throw into that, you got Louisville, who's ranked in the top 20, Iowa, who's gotten votes in the top 20. We got two very good opponents. It's our, each week our racing has gotten tougher and tougher, and this is just the next step towards the Big Tens. And so we just keep talking about it. Treat this race the same we do in practice, and don't make it any more special than going as hard as you can in practice. And if the work that we've done has been correct, the results will take care of themselves.